Barcelona target Luis Díaz as their main priority. Could Rashford be on the horizon? Deco, sporting director Deco, has spoken out to the media, and also some player sales could be happening before we lastly preview the game against Athletic Bilbao, the last one of the season. Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Barca Reacts, and today we are going to be doing a full Barcelona recap of the news in the past couple of days because there have been a lot of news, links with Diaz, links with Rashford, you know what I'm saying? Some player sales are finalizing at the club. Guys, make sure to stay till the end. There's a lot of news. Also, we're going to preview slightly that Athletic Bilbao game at the end. But man, guys, make sure before we get into it, like up this video, make sure to subscribe, road to 1,000 subs, right? Help your boy out, right? Let me know down below, are you for Luis Díaz or are you against the signing? I feel like a lot of Barca fans have been upset by the news. And let's get straight into it because sporting director Deco has spoken out to the media and he's coming out with some major big news regarding the transfer window of Barcelona this summer. He said that, quote, "We are not looking for fullbacks. We are not looking for center backs. We are not looking for midfielders." You know, he was also asked about Jan Garcia. It was nice that he knows who he is because I was starting to think, does Deco even know who Jan Garcia is? Because we haven't spoken about no goalkeeper. But Deco, let's go back to these quotes. We're not looking for a midfielder, a center back, nor are we looking for a fullback. So when I'm hearing these quotes as a Barcelona fan, hearing the season that we had, right? We needed a fullback. You know, it looks like the club, they're going to trust that young kid, Joffrey Torrentes. I think I said his name correctly. But if I'm being honest, Deco, right? I'm looking at our previous summers, just getting stuff done. Matteo Alemany, I feel like that there's no way, had he been here, that he would have done this. Deco has to be under pressure because there's no way that he can just walk away from an interview or some type of meeting, come out with these big statements because let's be real, Barcelona, we won the domestic treble. Yes, we had a great season. We went to the UCL semis, had a great game against Inter. We didn't go through. Fair enough. We were close to reaching the UCL final alongside the domestic treble. But the truth is, a large part of that was because of Hansi Flick getting the absolute best out of some of the players. But clearly, this Barcelona team still has gaps. It still has holes. Hansi Flick, he's a great manager, but guess what? He's not the guy who can just solve everything. No manager could do that, and we need to help Hansi Flick out by getting players in, right? Also, it looks like Barcelona, according to many reports, that they are in for Luis Díaz, who I know is because of Deco. I know this is not a Laporta thing. This is a clearly Deco wants his guy. And let me tell you guys this. I am actually okay with Luis Díaz, but pause real quick because when I'm seeing the reports of 85 million, right? Anything above 70 million for Luis Díaz, matter of fact, 60 million for Diaz, we are getting scammed by Liverpool. If we are truly going to sign a superstar, a guy for top dollar money, is Luis Díaz even a star like that? I think he's a good player. I think he can fit what we're building, but I think no more than 45 million. He's a good player, fair enough. But why is it 85 million? I feel like that is why so many Barcelona fans are in disagreement with this signing from Deco. Let's be real, if it happens. I'm being so honest with you guys. Anything above 45 million, let's just stretch it to 50. Anything above 50 million for Luis Díaz is a bad deal for Barcelona. You're looking at the age, 28 years old. You're looking at the player. How long does he have left? He's had an up and down season. It's not like he had a stellar season like Rafinha. Apparently, Deco, he's also spoken about the media, not just Luis Díaz. He said, quote, "We like Luis Díaz, we like Rashford, and we like other wingers too." But the fact that he mentioned Luis Díaz alongside Rashford and also the strong links with Rashford, it looks that he's going to be the plan B for Barcelona if they cannot get Luis Díaz. In my opinion, I actually rather go for Rashford. I honestly rather go for whoever's cheaper because Luis Díaz might slightly be better than Rashford, but my opinion is that Marcus Rashford, if he's only going to cost 30 million, I'd rather that Barcelona, right? We have a lot of holes, guys. Let's be real. We need a goalkeeper. It's Ter Stegen. His future is in the air, in my opinion. Szczesny, he still hasn't signed his contract, right? He still might retire. In my opinion, Barcelona, we must be smart with our money. 85 million for Diaz is dumb. And if it means getting Rashford for 30 million, I'm all here for it because you look at Rashford, the type of player that he is, similar to a Rafinha, but right-footed. I think that in the Hansi Flick system, Rashford could actually do very, very well. That is not out of the realm realm of possibility. If you get him for 30 million, maybe 35, maybe a loan if you can't get the transfer fee right with Manchester United, that is not the end of the world. And in my opinion, guys, I think I'd rather go for the one who's cheaper. And for the case in this situation, it's going to be Marcus Rashford. That's my opinion. But guys, what are you guys saying in the comments down below? Rashford or Luis Díaz? Who would you rather have the club sign? And what do you think the transfer fee would be? But let's actually move on to departures, because it looks like Barcelona were starting to get some departures going, because it looks like Alex Valle, the youngster, right, out of Barcelona, the La Masia Academy, he went to Celtic, right, but it looks like he's going to be having his future in Italy. Italian club Como, with a fee of 4 million plus 2 in variables for a total of 6 million, will be getting the fullback. And in my opinion, go ahead, get some playing time, get your career started, because you got Cesc Fabregas there. And also at Barcelona, he wasn't highly rated. Let's be real. Gerard Martin was picked ahead of Alex Valle in the preseason after, right? And then also on top of it, Barcelona, it looks like they want to promote the left back out of La Masia, Joffrey Torrentes. So I just don't see a future for Alex Valle. I think the move to Como is right. And not only that, it looks like that Pau Prim, the La Masia midfielder, who never really got a chance at Barcelona for one or two reasons, it looks like that he's going to be going to the Middle East. Al Sadd, I believe, is the club that is looking to sign him. And also Ansu Fati. Yes, the guy who was once a star boy for Barcelona. You know, injuries kind of hampered his career. But Ansu Fati, it looks like he might be well on his way to AS Monaco, because AS Monaco, they're not just going to be playing in Europe, but they're going to be playing in the UCL. And they want to beef up the roster. I think that they have a very good roster in Ligue 1. They have a young team, and they want Ansu Fati to potentially join them. In my opinion, that is a great move for Ansu Fati. But guys, let's actually move on, because we still got a game. Technically, it feels like the season's over, guys. It really does. Play some guys like Pablo Torre. Play a Ter Stegen. Play guys that we are looking to sell and maybe get the revenue a little bit up, right? Let's play guys on the outside looking in, right, who might not be at this club longer, like Ansu Fati, right, like Pau Victor, who might be linked with a loan or a transfer fee away from Barcelona. But guys, what are you guys saying with the Luis Díaz news? What are you guys saying about Rashford? Rashford or Diaz, guys? Everybody who's watching this video who made it to the end, Rashford or Diaz, who would you rather sign for FC Barcelona? Guys, make sure to smash the likes. We will be back for more Barcelona news when it comes out. Subscribe to the channel, right? And I will see y'all next time. Visca Barca. Peace.